Welcome everyone back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. My name is D-Free. Here today we are going to go ahead and look at some awesome data mines, and the game currently is in maintenance right now, but what we have here is we have the banner, we have everything that you need to see as far as this is concerned. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you hit that subscribe if you are new, and a huge shout out to the man Renzi for letting me premiere this stuff for you guys. That being said, there's just a lot of random images, a lot of sprites and things of that nature. We don't have actual information on what the cards are, their types, etc., and like what they do yet. But of course, I'll come back with a video whenever that stuff does get data mined. Anyways, we have this Broly sprite here. Of course, you're going to see this a number of times, so nothing really special there. But this does appear to be the banner. So here's the deal. There's a new icon here in the middle that shows that the Broly is transforming. So I don't know exactly what they're doing here, but here's a couple of things to indicate. For a limited time, you get Super Saiyan Broly Z Power, which is the Broly on the left, right? The full power is the one on the right. If you didn't know, they call that form full power for future reference, not LSSJ. Anyways, for a limited time, you get 999 whenever you summon of the Broly, right? That's great because, of course, you'd limit break him a lot faster with that. Another thing to indicate is that it's a collab summon. I don't know if that means that these units won't, or this unit in particular, or whatever else comes out on the banner, because there are a few other things we'll look at. I don't know if that means that it's not going to be always available in the game as well. Sometimes that's a thing between these games. They're limited time, etc. So that's another thing to indicate. But also, it does appear that this Broly Super Saiyan will have a transformation mechanic like Shallot that allows him to go full power Broly. So you're getting 2-in-1, and of course, pretty much by summoning, you get more Z power. So the thing about this was everybody was kind of thinking that the free-to-play Broly, that's going to be the Fury Mode Broly, Berserk Broly, etc. A lot of people were considering that to be the one that was going to go ahead and transform into Super Saiyan, but it does not appear that that's the case. It appears that you summon for Super Saiyan and then he goes full power. So that'll be interesting. I don't know. We'll have to see what the units do before I leave judgment. But again, this should be the banner that goes up live tonight, of course, with things like sales, etc., etc. So moving on. We have the pre-release celebration part 2. There's going to be another login bonus. So part 2, and as part of this, we are going to have, of course, that Broly back there. You see him a few times. We're going to have that drop, of course. Now, of course, again, the Broly is free to play. He's an in-game unit, so he does have, just like the Goku, his own in-game souls. So these are going to be farmable courtesy of the Rising Battle event. So you're going to be able to farm those up, and we're going to move on now. So there are also a couple of other equipments in here. So the ones that I kind of noticed, there's this full power Broly powering up right here. And also some of these, forgive me, there's another Broly here. You know, there's the King Vegeta, but that's the login. There's the Frieza and King Cold there. I don't know if that's one of the login ones. There's another Broly Vegeta one right here. There's the Paragus right here. I believe that's one of the ones that you get, not really login, but for the campaign on Twitter. And I think that's it, but there are new equipments, long story short. So these, of course, are going to be equipments that are going to be farmable either through an event or something of that nature. Of course, most likely through the event, because that's typically how this type of stuff comes out. Hopefully that the equipment that we get from here, right, at least is pretty good. Sometimes equipment can be hit or miss, but it does appear that most of this, if not all of it, will be equipment that does drop today. So stay tuned for that. Also, there's a new cooler looking pretty dope. He looks like he's going to be a sparking unit, right? That art's too good not to be a sparking, I would say. He'll probably be on this banner too. I'm expecting these units, by the way, to probably be some more, sagas from the movie type support. So stay tuned for that as well. We have the Gogeta here. Now, you know how I was just talking about this card? This art looks so good. This is great art. And then, of course, the whole yellow design and stuff for the shoulder pads. You know how I was just talking about how art can kind of indicate what rarity a card will be. I don't think this is a sparking card. It's not free to play, I wouldn't say. I mean, it could be. I don't know, right? But it's not a sparking, definitely. I don't think so. I don't think it's a hero either. It's probably an EX on the banner because I think that they're going to draw more than one unit. And there's no indication about any other Gogeta forms, by the way, right now. So that's part of the way that you can look at this as well, is that they're going to go out of their way to drop another banner. I saw somebody tweeting about that earlier where they said Broly could come early. I think it was Zenrod. They said Broly could come first and then Gogeta later. And it does appear that that's exactly what they're doing, because they're going to take this opportunity to strip your stones, strip your wallets and stuff. It's just we don't know when later really is for Blue Gogeta. So anyways, moving on. There is a Gogeta here. I do not think he's an EX, or excuse me, a sparking, probably something like an EX, but it remains to be seen. And then here we go again. This is part of why I said, we have that heavily detailed art versus just not here. It's very simple, but very good. So amazing full power Broly art. So this guy is, of course, the banner unit, the transformation of the banner unit. So again, to reiterate for the people that are still confused, you cannot pull both of these units. You pull one, and he transforms mid-battle, something of that nature. He has a transformation mechanic just like Shallot. Whether it functions a little differently remains to be seen. But for a limited time, you get more Z power, so you can limit break him more effectively than you otherwise would be able to. So again, just to clarify that for you guys. But again, there's the art for the full power Broly. Here is the regular Super Saiyan Broly art as well. And then last but not least, we have the in-game farmable Rising Battle Broly. Now, I think that he sent me a little icon for the Rising Battle. I apparently didn't pull it up. But, I mean, there was a banner for Rising Battle as well. So, of course, that's going to go live, too. So, thank you all for tuning in again. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe if you're new for more content. We'll be back when we know exactly what these units do. And, of course, you guys will hear it first from me. So, thank you again, Renzi, for listening. I appreciate you, man. Everybody, check out legends.dbz.space for all your Dragon Ball Legends need. And I'll catch all you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.